Hello, everyone. It's Friday, January 14th. Last week, we had a guest, Claudia. Today, I am going to interview her. Hi, Claudia.
Hi, Kyoko. Hi, everyone.
Okay. Well, last week we saw your beautiful artworks, and today I am going to ask you private questions. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. First of all, would you just tell us any state you've lived in your life?
Okay, well, I was born in Massachusetts, which is part of New England on the east coast of the United States, way up north. And then moved to North Carolina. Actually, in between there, I moved to New Hampshire, which is right next door to Massachusetts, north of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got too cold for me. And I decided I needed to move someplace warmer, so we moved to North Carolina 26 years ago.
Oh.
And we started out at the beach
Mm-hmm.
and then moved 7 hours west to Asheville, North Carolina, in the beautiful mountains.
Good. Thank you, Claudia.
Mhm.
Well, then, next question. Well, I understand that you liked drawing and making something even when you were a small child, right?
That's correct.
Well, do you remember what kind of drawings you were doing?
Oh, my favorite thing to draw was a horse.
Oh!
I loved horses, still do,
Oh.
and just loved to draw and paint. And that was my favorite toy, was drawing paper and paints and colored pencils. And that's what I loved to do with most of my free time if I wasn't outside climbing trees.
You know, when I do drawing or something, I was always disappointed with the result. So whenever you did your artwork when you were a child, did you like it very much? Were you satisfied with that?
I was. I really felt like, and I truly believe this today too, that everyone has a gift that they're born with and a talent, if not many.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like one of my gifts and talents was artwork. And so I loved it. And because I loved it so much, I was pretty proud of my artwork. I actually won an award when I was in 4th grade for a painting that I did.
Wow!
Kind of confirmed.
Yes, yes. Okay, then, is there anybody who encouraged you to keep it?
You know, I was kind of on my own when I was a kid. I mean, I loved art class in school and always made sure that I was able to take an art class. And but no, I can't say that I had any other artists in my life that were kind of, mentoring me as a kid. And so even now, I've never received any formal education for my artwork. It's all sort of, I call it God taught and self taught.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. That's a good thing to hear.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, then, you were painting mostly, but you changed to wireworks. Is there any kind of a chance meeting type of thing?
There was. I painted all my life, sold my artwork while I was raising 5 children at home and running a daycare from home and cutting hair from home.
Yes.
You do whatever you can do. And my main focus in life was raising my children. So I did whatever I could do at home. And then when we moved to the mountains of North Carolina 8+ years ago, I went into a gallery.
Yes.
I saw some beautiful wire trees hanging on a wall.
Yes.
And so I thought that I would buy some wire
Uh-huh.
and get going. And I made some trees and sold some of those trees. One of them was to you,
Yeah.
Kyoko. Thank you.
I bought 2 of them.
Yeah.
Beautiful ones.
Yes, you helped me
Yes.
get started, and you were encouraging to me. So thank you for that. But I decided I loved working with wire, and it has now grown into more than just wire, but wire and metal.
Mm-hmm.
I love the three-dimensional
Mm.
aspect of artwork.
Mm. You know, many people say this. Well, I thought this is it, or something like that. Did you feel that?
What was that question, Kyoko?
You know, many people, like athletes or artists, or they say, "Oh, this is it. I should do
Oh,
it." That kind of
yes.
moment. Did you have it?
I did. And then, I always said I didn't have any mentors up until a certain point in my life. But once I started wire work,
Mm-hmm.
I became very fortunate. My husband is very artistic and very encouraging
Mm.
and told me to just keep on going and stick with this,
Mm-hmm.
that he had faith in me.
Yes.
I had faith in myself.
Yes.
And I've had mentors here in Asheville that I still have today
Mm-hmm.
that encourage me and support me
Mm-hmm.
in my growing as an artist. You're always growing, you're never done.
Mm. Oh, well, even if you think I'll do it, it's painful. And then sometimes, well, weren't you, discouraged?
Yes. Yeah, sure. They have that saying, starving artist,
Yes.
and we feel that way a lot of the time. You can have a really good sale of a good piece or a good commission,
Mm-hmm.
and the excitement lasts for about 10 minutes.
Oh,
And then the fear comes back.
yes.
When am I going to sell my next piece of artwork?
Yes.
And so I'm always praying for validation,
Mm-hmm.
and it happens.
Mm.
And another piece sells. And
Yes.
so
Mhm.
you just have to not give up hope. You have to keep going one step at a time, one day at a time. If you love what you do, keep at it. Don't
Yeah.
ever give up.
Oh, that's a good message, especially for me. I shouldn't give up.
Never give up.
Yeah, my English study, I shouldn't give up.
Never.
Never.
That's right. We even, as Americans, have to really, really do better at our English.
Oh, really? You say so?
Oh, sure. It's a difficult language.
Yes,
It's tricky.
It's tricky. Especially the pronunciation and then the spelling.
Yes,
Sometimes it doesn't match to me. It's just so different.
that's true. That is so true.
Well, yeah. So, I should have a hope, and then I should just keep doing.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes. And then you can learn from others, and then you can help others.
Yes.
So
yes,
it's a nice little circle
yes.
of hope, You
That's right. That's right.
you never quit learning and you never quit teaching. So
Yes. Yes. Well, you already told me that. There was a time you were not sure, you had the fear, and then you just prayed
mhm,
every single day.
I do.
Can you tell me how you prayed?
Well, I try to invite the Lord into my studio.
Uh-huh.
And because after all,
Uh-huh.
he's my pilot.
Oh.
And so I never do anything alone.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, that Jesus is there with me the whole time. After all, we were born in God's image, and
Uh-huh.
God is the creator.
Mm.
So he created all of us to create and be
Mm.
creative.
Mhm.
What better partner to have
Mhm.
when you're creating
Mhm.
than God?
Right, right. I'm sure that's true. And then, in addition to that, your husband is supportive.
Yes.
Don't you think that's a big plus?
It's huge. It's huge because, if you don't have that steady committed person in your life, whether it's a dear friend, a parent, a spouse. You know, you need that encouragement. We're not meant to do anything in life alone. And so it would be very easy for me to just say, I haven't sold a piece of artwork in a month. I'm going to go work at McDonald's. And I've said that.
Yes.
And my husband has said, oh, no, you're not.
Oh.
You're going to go down in that studio and you're going to let those creative juices start to flow. And he encourages me. So, you know, we need that. We do. It's easy otherwise to lose, to lose that faith in ourselves.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Well, I'm very glad to hear that. You know, your husband is so supportive.
He is.
And he believes in you.
Right.
Yeah.
He sure does.
Yes. You know, if somebody tells me, Kyoko, even if you keep studying, it doesn't matter. You can't go better or something like that. Even just one sentence I hear, I feel, oh no, maybe he or she is true, but I have to say, well, I'll do it anyway.
You do, because anything that is not encouraging you to become better is not from the Lord.
You're right.
It is not from the Lord. So you have to just reject those negative comments and those negative remarks, and you just keep at it, because you're going to improve. You can't help but improve with practice and time.
Yes, that's right. Excuse me, let me check the time. Well, I can't see very well. Oh no.
Let's try it this way.
Well, let me see. Can you tell? No, I can't. Well, then.
Oh, I'll look at my watch.
Oh no, because we didn't time.
It is 10 past 12.
But I don't know when
we don't know when we started.
Okay, well then, I'm afraid we have to stop soon. But Claudia,
yes,
would you come back sometime in the future again?
I would love to.
Good. All right. Then thank you so very much.
You're welcome, Kyoko.
Then today's session is over.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.